I know it's late again. Well, dang, I switched up what topic I was going to get on today, but now I'm going to talk about this nonprofit and especially DOGE putting in some work and some other contacts right out there. So subscribe to the channel. Just have a few things to show y'all. Hopefully, I'll make this screen in a timely manner, but to look at the move of the way I did this thumbnail coming up, like I can see a little glimpse of what may be going on because I put the nonprofit thing in the matter, and people's all in shambles, thinking that they're going at the new line after the new nonprofits and stuff like that. When new nonprofits and those channels haven't had a chance to even get a running start. So, things are still closed down. I don't know what number of days that DOGE have left in doing this reset and this auditing and bookkeeping work that they're doing out there. So let's get to it, y'all. And I'm going to show y'all this one first because we even have empty buildings that's not being used. That's wasteful spending that we're paying rent on. And wait till y'all see a gander of this. This is going to be rock y'all head. See it? Wait till you see a gander of this. Rock y'all head. This is going to be like some real good news for you right here. It's right here at the top, and I'm going to open it up so y'all can get a good gander at it. Here we go.
$215 million annually. But when researching that, recently touted the cancellation of a DHHS contract with a Texas nonprofit, Family Endeavors, that DOGE says will save $215 million annually. But when researching that contract between DHHS and the nonprofit, we found
in Texas. Isn't that where our boy Al Green is from?
this government partnership has been making headlines for years. A former Biden official joined the Texas nonprofit months before it received hundreds of millions of dollars worth in government contracts, ballooning its budget. It led to congressional inquiries in 2021 that led to investigations, with the DHS Inspector General concluding in 2022 millions of dollars were wasted as a result of the government contracting endeavors, and found ICE gave a contract to the nonprofit despite the group having no related experience. While DOGE...
Let's stop right there. Do you hear what that sentence said? Where ICE gave a contract. Isn't that unbelievable? How could ICE give a contract? I mean, like, really? Let's hear some more of this information. This is very interesting.
DOGE's recent announcement put a renewed spotlight over the nonprofit by nixing one of its government contracts. We went back through old reports that found the misuse of millions several years ago. First, here's what DOGE posted this week. Photos showing empty facilities. A former ICE employee and Biden transition team member joined Family Endeavors in early 2021 and helped secure a sole source HHS contract for overflow housings from licensed care facilities. As a result, Family Endeavors investments grew from $8.3 million in 2020 to $520 million in 2023. Since March 2024, HHS paid $18 million a month to keep the Pecos facility open despite it sitting empty.
Do y'all notice that? So feel free to look at that video there. You see all that spending. $18 million a month in rent. And it jumped from in 2020 to 2023 from a two-figure $1 million number to a three-figure balloon lump sum of money. So this is like, man, just take a gander of what they ballooned to. It should be right here. Right there. Look. From, wait a minute, not even a $2 million one, 8.3 million in 2020 to 520.4 million. I mean, this is family endeavors. So, and this is what we call a nonprofit and useful spending. Is this something?
To $520 million in 2023. Since March 2024, HHS paid $18 million a month to keep the Pecos facility open despite it sitting empty. With occupancy below 20%, HHS was able to terminate the contract, saving taxpayers $215 million annually. An investigation by the Free Press found 99.6% of Endeavor's revenue comes from government contracts, with 2 of its government contracts, one from DHHS and another from ICE in 2021, leading to congressional scrutiny and investigations.
So,
one was worth $87 million, another.
So y'all can go and check out that. Man, let's speed this up and let's get out of here because this is just too much. This is just too much. This is like, wow, it's a whole lot of big time spending jumping off there and a facility is empty and we spend, imagine the other programs that's in that area that could have used some of that rent money that they had over there. And especially if there are some homeless individuals out there on the street and it's government funding. So a lot of other programs come up short when it's these kind of scrutinies and favoritisms. And notice when she said one of Biden people went in there. So feel free to check out that one. Fair use, all the way was that. And that was from the Straight Arrow News. So just go to the Straight Arrow News. They got plenty of these sorts of videos there. You need to check those out. But now I'm going to jump to this other one. And this other one is going to explain the other scrutiny of that graph that you see on my page. See, that graph is Intel is talking about. Let me back this up. Let's get ready to get started with this one. Wait till you see what this is going to be talking about. This one going to be on point for you, and it's fair use, valuetainment time. I mean, go over there, subscribe, check it out, because, man, they be coming with the
rich people, regular people, give them money, churches, all. That's what it is, right? Well, let's see. When you look at the numbers, according to that number is roughly 2.6. If you get value out of this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Do you know, if you were to guess, how much total money per year goes into U.S. nonprofits per year? Total revenue per year, money that comes in. What do you think that number is? That number is roughly $2.68 trillion as of 2020, which means it's probably around $3 trillion. If you look at this chart, you'll notice what's happening every year from 98 till today. So you may say, Pat, where are you going with this? Who cares about nonprofits? Where do they get their money from? Who gives them the money? You may be thinking it's average billionaires, rich people, regular people give them money, churches, all. That's what it is, right? Well, let's see.
Well,
when you look at the numbers, according to 2023 reports from Urban Institute, government agencies contributed 29% of nonprofit revenue in 2022. Let me say it again. Government agencies, 29% in 2022. Why are government agencies putting money into nonprofits? And who is starting nonprofits like the Clinton Foundation? Are you saying like that kind of stuff and people put money into it and then there's side favors, but you can kind of funnel the money through and kind of owe the favors and you can be, you're really saying they're doing that? Yes, 29%. And if you go a little bit deeper, that number is around $880 billion as of 2020. Okay, so that's that part. Stay with me here. So again, it's important to know this because when you think about USAID, we think about 0.2% of the federal budget. It's only $40 to $70 billion and a smart part of the NGO boom. This is an NGO boom. Oh my God, we should start our own NGO because we get money from the US government. When you think about this chart from Statista, this shows changes in the number of non-governmental organizations with consultative status with ECOSOC from 48 to 2010. In 1948, we only had 40. Then it went to 180, then 724, now 3382 as of 2010. If you look at this chart, it tells you it is so popular today to start an NGO. Why? If 29% of the money is coming to you and they're not really that worried what you do with the money, the level of accountability isn't that high. Oh my God, we found an incredible loophole to get money from the government, do whatever we want to do. And then when we break down the federal budget, this is what we notice. Let's continue on the wasted expenditure. You'll notice 24% goes to health insurance, 21% social security, 13% defense, 13% is interest on debt, 8% benefits for veterans and federal retirees, 7% economic security program, 5 is education, and the rest falls under transportation, natural resources, agriculture, science, medical, law enforcement, international, and all other. Over the last 20 years.
Do y'all see that? Over the last 20 fiscal years, 2.7 trillion in such improper payments. So these are NGOs. And
fiscal years, it has had an estimated $2.7 trillion in what? Improper payment. $2.7 trillion in improper payments? Yes. What does it look like every year? This is what it looks like of improper payments. 2003, it was $35 billion in improper payments. Last year was 235 improper payments. 2 years ago was 281. Record-breaking years, back to back to back in improper payments. And if
you remember, we had was going through the crisis of the C-19, see, and when we did that, the reason why the inflation went up because we borrowed that money and we had to re-stimulate the economy, which really in hand soared all of our inflation up. But yet this is going on behind the scene of funding that was literally already there. So y'all seen that empty building. Feel free to go and check out this video. And there's one more thing I wanted to show you about something I found right on the Clinton Foundation website. And give me a second to bring up this so we can look at that. Wait till you see this picture. Do y'all see it? Do you see it? That's a picture of who? Clinton and George Bush. But when you read down here, what I'm basically saying, even though these be our legislators and senators and things, and look, George Bush, Presidential Library Foundation, George W. Bush, Presidential Center. These are these GNOs or whatever he was saying. The Clinton Presidential Center is a world-class educational and cultural venue offering a variety of education programs and special events, exhibiting lectures, presenting a unique perspective to work, past and present. So since 2004, has welcomed more than 4 million visitors. So it's almost like, in so many words, like, a whole lot of our taxpaying dollars is going to these sort of investments. So until then, share the video. There's some other things on the horizon. And I'm just going to say, just have a blessed and lovely night because, man, when I'm showing you And I just read that stuff. What I'm basically saying is like on my notes, it's like, these foundations and foundations on foundations, then they start opening up institutions. It's like what Value Entertainment said, where, they can funnel a whole lot of money and stuff. But what we say in the hood, or what they say, a whole lot of favoritism and things directly can go to these programs. And then you got to look at, do y'all remember the Nancy Ford Clinic and this? They have museums. These individuals open up charities. And, like right on the news, we know when things happen bad or kids come up missing. Normal, regular, everyday folks could start a charity too. But then at the same time, when you got a name and you're in the public figure, hey, a whole lot of things can really jump off. A lot of things and a whole lot of crowd and individuals in special interest group literally come your way. So until then, enjoy the video, share it, and I'll get back with you. And I'm still amazed about what I see. So I'm going to learn how to put the link at the bottom. Again, I think I did it once on one of the videos. I'm going to do it on this one.